Did you see that WWE canceled Talking Smack?
That was brutal. That show was great.
It was a great show, but just to be technical, it's canceled. It's not canceled. It's just going to air after the pay-per-views. It's not going to air weekly anymore like it was.
Did you see with Justin Barrasso, the reason that he posted for that, like the story that came out?
Vince didn't like it?
Is that true?
Because it wasn't scripted.
Because here's the thing: if there's one guy reported that, is it true or is it not?
Meltzer said the same thing.
Oh, Meltzer's repeated.
I think he did.
I don't think that Justin Barrasso, who I think interviewed you too, right? Right, Disco, at one time?
Interviewed me? Justin, yes. I don't recall. Maybe you might have.
I think that's when you wrote your thing for Sports Illustrated. I think wasn't it in? It's part of his.
No, that's Justin Barrasso. Yeah. Okay, right.
So I spoke to him because I did an interview with him too, and he sounded like a very credible guy. That I don't think he's trying to make a name for himself, or maybe he already does have a name. I'm not sure. He's going to burn himself with putting out fake news unless somebody.
No, I'm not saying it's fake news. I was just wondering about has any I just saw that, and that's the only one I've seen. Yeah. Like he's the only guy that reported it. I would think since I've seen that, has other people reported it? That's what I'm saying.
Sounds like something Vince would do. I don't care what the majority are saying. It's what I say. You know what I'm saying? That show I thought was awesome.
Well, what's weird about it to me is that a show like that must cost as cheap to possible as a show can cost to produce. You know what I mean? They're all already there. They're just sitting down and talking for a short period of time. You know what I mean? It is a very strange show to cancel, and
not just that. It's the show where people can really show personalities or experiment with characters, and Renee's a great host.
Well, Renee's an incredible host. The Miz storyline with Daniel Bryan.
That's why it's supposedly being canceled.
Uso's personalities got over on that show.
What were you saying, D.I.?
Well, the thing is, that's why it's so bizarre, because, the reason that it supposedly got canceled is because Vince didn't want the organic element of the show.
It's Hughesy. Hello.
Element of the show,
then why does he have a show where fucking 3 wrestlers are in a fucking car, driving down the fucking road talking bullshit, that isn't scripted?
Well, how about that show where a bunch of people sit around a table eating dinner talking shit that's not scripted?
Yeah, I saw a little clip of Nash, Hall, and Pac. There's no way that was scripted.
Right. Well, that's my whole point. It's such a contradiction of philosophy.
Yeah.
I'm you know what I'm saying? That's
just like a cool, cutting-edge show where people are able to experiment with, you know what I'm saying?
And it was a good advertisement for the show. When
it's compelling.
When good stuff would come out of there, then they'd repost it on the web, and everybody gets to hear this interview. The guy, it's good stuff.
Yeah. Well, the filmmaker Max Landis has started a petition on Change.org for Bring Back Talking Smack, and so if you want to see it back, I guess go sign that petition.
Well, did you sign the petition back after pay-per-view?
Well, meaning they want it back weekly, like it was.
Did you sign the petition, Kevin?
I did.
Did you really?
I'm not like someone who signs a million petitions, but I saw the story break, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to sign this petition, because I think the show should be there. Why not? It's just a way to support.
It just sounds like something you would do. That's probably...
Yes,
exactly. No, because you can guess what our answer is.
Yeah. Right, I know you guys haven't signed it, but maybe some of our listeners will. And also the way you guys saw the way Renee Young and Daniel Bryan reacted, they found out when fans tweeted them that the show was canceled, or
just like
the
schedule did from Vampiro. Yeah, boom.
Well, they also canceled Renee Young's other show too. So I mean, I don't know.
Show?
Unfiltered.
So Renee Young got
that?
married, and now they're canceling all of her shows.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah,
she's a great host.
She is.
Which just seems they always seem to bury couples and people that get married on that show. Doesn't it?
I've never heard of her having any heat, though.
No, that's a bit. They got to stay consistent.
I heard
maybe they'll put on different brands soon.
They were afraid she was going to leave for ESPN or something, but that was a while ago. So
we'll show her.